When my brother sleeps, it seems that moonlight only cast on his body. The darkness swallows him whole, but the moon knows where the light is needed. For black boys aren't given a chance to step into their sunshine moonlight. Be the stars spilling prayer into our boys for the noise. Won't let them sleep for too long. Scab scars turn fresh wound in the nighttime when black boys bleed. There's no band-aid to be a cage for the rage. My brother be praised for his physique, but only I know why he felt like he needed to get strong black boys, stretch their wounds, convince their mountain climbers when they're really just on the Stairmaster, mastering their trauma. Convinced that sweat be their only tears. Who you know but in a plank since birth, hypermasculinity just sits up on their backs, abs stacked with grief. The release never looks like therapy. Black boy turned 18 and he real strong. The U.S. done found another nigga for their military. You know, black skin be weaponized from birth, and the U.S. need the weapon of the highest worth, so they recruit the boys with the biggest guns. They'll paint their front lines black, using black rage to protect white comrades. Black boys don't have the luxury of looking in, so they can only look out. Black boy can't find a way out, so he can only look into the military brochure shining six figures, convinced that the money will make him bigger, pull him up over more than my brother just graduated from the Navy. I never saw those two things fit into a stanza. The strongest person I know sworn in as the weakest citizen, fight for stripes that only cut his battle scars, the only stars he ever been told to chase are on the American flag. But when I look into his eyes, I never see stars, only the moonlight. It seems that the moonlight casts on his body. The darkness swallows him whole, but the moon knows where the light is needed. For black boys aren't given a chance to step into their sunshine, so when I look to the moon, I'll call on her to protect him from the stars that America will shoot in his ears. They'll call it patriotic. I'll call it patronizing. The way that they'll tuck our boys into bed with their flags, false fabrics, fabricating lies, how barren. Whenever bare arms, it's crazy how generational cycles be so heavy. But my brother got the lightest spirit, got the brightest future. I mean the darkest plan, I promise. I understand how darkness stands and fear morphs into failure, but all you could do now, brother, is look toward the light and hope our hopes bloom brightness overseas, and that this badge of honor ain't just a prophecy, and that this badge of honor is truly worth it. Because even when you really do leave, I'll just be thanking the moon for her service. Hey, hey, hey. Sorry, y'all, we gotta tap out that sad shit real quick. I had to hype myself up. Hey, how y'all feeling? Yo, hold on. Hey. Y'all, I got some new shit for y'all. And it's gonna be really ironic because I'm doing it on my phone, so I love it. Yeah, y'all gonna see. Okay. Growing up, I was the kid that had to be told to back away from the television. Always told it would mess up my eyes, my ability to have a vision like my grandma knew. She was prophet, knew good from bad like but knew she couldn't stop it because apple didn't fall that far from a rotten tree. So iPhone became the new portable TV. Over time, Apple watched us, botched us. Humanity made vegetable time, TikToks, and we don't even peep like we be stuck in dark mode. We be zombies with our subway silence, screens hypnotic, humans robotic, how the tables turned, but nobody is ever at the table. We got do not disturb for dinner, cause IG Reels know how to reel us in seams. We get hooked to whatever Instagram feeds us, feeding the poets false prophecies like poetry takes a vows for views like you can't let a stanza just stand on business. This poem been calling a poet, too bad she's in a digital prison. It's hard to hit your mark when Zuckerberg distracts you from your mission. How algorithms squeeze themselves into stanzas like Meta gonna write these metaphors. You be so... This poem been calling a poet. Too bad she's in a digital prison. It's hard to hit your mark when Zuckerberg distracts you from your mission. How algorithms squeeze themselves into stanzas. Like Meta gonna write these metaphors. You be so caged in your ego, tweeting more than the birds, so the poetry never gets to sing. Like poet turned promo, like poet turned puppet, like poet turned one-hit wonder. Like poetry laughs at numbers, views, don't know what it means to be at war with yourself, wanting to go viral. I'm crying. Like poet turned promo, like poet turned puppet, like poet turned one-hit wonder. Like poetry laughs at numbers, views, don't know what it means to be at war with yourself. Wanting to go viral is a virus that broke out in 2007, when our new television started to blur our visions. Why do poets rely on these rotten apples when poetry bears the fruit? Italy. You don't need much exposure if your poetry already exposes you. Subway surfers. They got Subway surfers up here and shit. Lock in. Okay, I'm locked in. I'm sorry. Miss Roseman yelling at me all day. We locked in. Okay, so I got some oldish new shit for y'all. Okay. Oldish new shit. I grew up on the sounds of scratching, heard the scratches of scratch-off lottery tickets. My grandma would use her last penny to scratch for pennies. Spare change ain't never seemed to change our situation, but she scratched, convinced a miracle would show itself on paper, the patience of a penny. How Lincoln stares at those he supposedly freed, and maybe this ticket will free us. Play the game and the burden will be lifted off your back, the burden to make ends meet when your pockets only know finish line. Convinced the dime could duplicate in seconds. When we gonna realize the lottery be silent weapons, the projection of who you think you can be or who Lincoln freed you. Don't get to have generational wealth in this country. White people got trust funds. We don't got no funds to trust to save us. Just scratch offs so we can itch at hope. Fuck being woke if the system continues to sleep. How is there a mega millions and 14 million starving babies? I don't understand. I see my role models itching for another chance, as if they were ever given one. Different races racing to a jackpot. How capitalism breaks spines, turns humans into spirits. The last time my grandma felt that itch, she stared at Lincoln in the eye and said, fuck you, and he stayed turned. Can't ever seem to face the truth. Seems like every founding father finds an excuse to keep the system turning. Keep your hand burning like that itch ain't going nowhere till we break the system. Make trust funds everybody's rights. Closing the disparity gap is right. No president has made it right, so we have to take back our rights, and the poets will write. Yo, okay. So you know we can't